it's me again. Okay, so this is a video that I promised that I would do in my last video, which is a overall product review of a brand called Human Nature. Human Nature is a product that it's out of the Philippines actually, and so I had to have my friend, when she went to the Philippines, she told me that her cousin or aunt or something like that sold these products and they were all natural, and I had to try them. So I was like, okay, buy me this, 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 and this. So I went on the website and picked out all the stuff that I wanted, and she had to bring it back with her. And then for some of the other products, my brother, who lives in the Philippines now, he actually had to order them and then bring them to me when he came to visit over the summertime. So I've been using these products since February, and I'm in love with some are okay, but I would use again. But for the most part, love sort of what the company stands for, all natural stuff, like using stuff from the earth, no chemicals, no parabens, no anything like that. And so I really love that about them. So yeah, I'll get into it. The first one that I'll talk about is what I talked about in my last video, which were the intensive hair masks. Here they are. So since February, I've used up 3 of these tubs. They have 2 different ones. They have the intensive hair mask, avocado, and google bark with the, I don't know, I just call it the orange label. And then this one is the jasmine scent with the blue label. So it says jasmine scent down there. This one doesn't have a scent, but it sort of smells minty, like eucalyptusy, because it has eucalyptus, I think, in it. Peppermint. Sorry, it has peppermint in it. This has peppermint. So it sort of tingles on your scalp when you leave it on. It just says, after shampoo, smooth on damp hair and wrap in a warm towel or shower cap to maximize benefits. Leave on for 30 minutes, then rinse off completely. And it has just, it's all like natural stuff. Water, palm oil, coconut oil, google bark extract, honey extract, rosemary oil, again, vitamin E, vitamin B5, peppermint, and citric acid as a natural preservative. So that's what this stuff has in it, and I love it. Which is why I've used it 3 times. And I didn't know what google bark was originally when I first purchased these. So I had to look it up, of course, and google bark, and then I asked my mom, and my mom actually knows what it is because it's in the Philippines, and it's like a little I'm not exactly sure. It's it looks like wood. It looks like shredded wood almost. And what you do is you can put it in water and let it soak in water for 5 minutes, and it saponifies, which means that it suds up. So it's actually people in the Philippines, when I was reading about it, they actually use it to cleanse their hair. Google bark, they take google bark, they put it in water, they let it suds up, and then they take calamansi juice, which is a little citrus. It looks like a little teeny tiny green orange. It's this big. And that's what they use to cleanse their hair. And Asians have some of the best hair ever. It's always shiny, it's straight, it's thick, it's it's not too oily or it's not too dry. It's just a lot of them have really nice hair, and I think it's because they use google bark and coconut oil. Coconut oil has always been a staple in my hair care routine, but now google bark is. And so I was looking up products in the United States, where can I purchase this google bark, or can I buy google bark, or do we have anything in the United States that has google bark in it? And we don't. Sadly, we have not discovered google bark. It's native to the Philippines. I don't know if there are any other Southeast Asian countries that use google bark or grow google bark there, but in the Philippines they use it. So now I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this shipped to me, because I love it so much, and I would actually use this as a co-wash because of the google bark. I didn't use it as an intensive hair mask. If my hair wasn't super dirty, then what I would do is I would just co-wash. I try not to shampoo too often, even though the shampoos I use don't have sulfates. I try not to shampoo too often, so I would just use this. And and especially the one with the peppermint, because I would feel it's tingling on my scalp and making my scalp really, really clean. And then I would wash it out, and awesome. And for the past 6 months, I've really been focusing on taking care of my hair. And so I've discovered a new hair care routine that I love, which I will talk about in another video. And this has been a part of it, is, being able to skip a shampoo altogether and just co-wash with this. So I really need to figure out how to purchase more of these. If anybody has ever heard of this, please let me know. And if anybody knows of how I can get it here, I think there's a website you can get it in the States, but when I was looking a month ago, the website was down. So I'll let you know about that in the bottom bar. But and I'll also put the prices of all these things in the bottom bar. Like I paid in pesos for these, so I don't know what the equivalent is, so I'll have to figure that out, and then I'll put it in the bottom bar if anybody's interested. But these are awesome. Okay, the other conditioner that I tried when I had my brother, I wanted my brother to bring me the intensive hair mask conditioners, but instead he actually ended up purchasing this, and so he got me 2 bottles of this. This is Human Nature Strengthening Conditioner, and it does have Google bark in it. Yeah, it has Google bark in it, but I don't really like the smell so much. I mean, it smells, I mean, some people may love this smell because it smells really like clean. Like it smells like soap, like not like Lever 2000. It smells like, I don't know, I can't describe the smell. It smells a little floral, a little clean. It smells just very, very clean and very fresh. And some people, it almost smells like soap and like clean linen, like, or cotton, that cotton smell, that cotton linen thing smell from Bath and Body Works. It almost smells like that with like something else. And I'm not really that big of a fan of the smell, just because I think that the smell is a little bit too strong for me. Some people may love it because they may love that sort of crisp, clean smell, but I don't really particularly like it. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I've obviously used it. I just don't find that it doesn't have that, give me that tingling feeling on my scalp, so I haven't used it as much, but it's still being used. What I do like to do with this is because it's not so, I don't find that it's so moisturizing when you like wash your hair and then wash it out. But what I do like to use this for is after I've shampooed my hair, conditioned my hair, and then when my hair is still wet before I put it in the towel, I just grab like 1 pump and then put it on the ends of my hair. Just to protect it, but again, all natural stuff. It has the cruelty-free bunny, which we love. And yeah, so this is the Natural Strengthening Conditioner. I haven't used any of their shampoos because I have a shampoo that I really love, so I can't really speak into that. But for the conditioners, I would recommend them. This one is not as nourishing as the intensive hair masks, and it probably shouldn't be. The intensive hair mask probably should be the most nourishing of all the conditioners. But if you're interested, this strengthens your hair with no harmful chemicals, so that is good. And it has pretty much everything that the other one has. Google bark, so it cleanses, panthenol, all that stuff. I also purchased a deodorant. This is, I just started using this yesterday, so I can't really speak too much into it, but I like it so far. It's Human Nature All Natural Deodorant with Sunflower for softer, lighter skin. Okay, let me just, if you're not Filipino, or maybe even Asian in general, like in the Philippines, they're obsessed with lightening their skin. Like when I went the last time, and I didn't purchase any, or I didn't bring any like facial cleanser, and so I had to go to the store, and every facial cleanser was like lightening or whitening, and I don't want to lighten or whiten my skin. Like I find my skin to be just fine, and I don't want it to be any lighter than it already is. So it's really frustrating, and I don't know what exactly their obsession is. So my cousin was with me, and we were looking at the ingredients, and let me just tell you a secret for all you Filipinos out there. There's nothing lightening. There's no, like, there are certain chemicals that are used to lighten your skin, like certain, at least FDA approved chemicals. And we looked up all the ingredients in these things, and none of them really are meant to lighten your skin. So I think you're being duped by the market in the Philippines, because all the products say that they're lightening, and they're really not. So you really need to look for specific key ingredients if you're trying to lighten your skin, and none of those ingredients are in those products. They're just sort of like basic products that you find in deodorant, or basic products that you find in skincare. And so, I don't know, just a little tidbit, don't want to bust your bubble, but it's true. This, okay, the ingredients in this, coconut oil, some other oils, aloe, marine-derived glycerol, lactic acid. Like maybe the lactic acid is the lightener in this. I'm not exactly sure, but okay. So most roll-on deodorants, I don't really use roll-on deodorants, but I try to keep my deodorant as natural as possible because, and for the natural product, the natural deodorants, a lot of them are roll-on, so you don't really have a choice. But most of them go on clear. This one does not go on clear. This, oh, see, it goes on with like a little, like white film. I don't know that the white film stays. Let's just leave my hand like this and let's see what happens. But I like the way it smells. It smells like kind of like candy. I don't know. I like the way it smells. Roll-on deodorant, since I've been using them for a while because I like to use natural stuff, like doesn't really bother me too much, but I just wish that there was sort of like a stick form because I think that that would be a little bit more convenient. But I just started using this. Haven't really noticed my skin lightening because I don't really check my armpit that often to see whether it's lightening, and plus I just started using it yesterday. But if my armpit does lighten and I notice it, then I will come back on camera and I will talk about how this has lightened my armpit. I don't know. Okay, toners. I'm really big into toners. I love toners. I love witch hazel. I love making my own toner, but I also like to find toners. You know, just for convenience sake, sometimes it's good to find an all-natural toner that you like to use. So this is, these are the two toners that I bought. I haven't used this one yet. This is the balancing toner. This balancing toner I think is more for oily skin. This hydrating toner is obviously for dry skin. So I've been using this one. It has moringa and aloe vera. And by the way, if you don't know what moringa is, it's like a superfood. And I eat moringa. Moringa, or Filipino is malunggay, so I eat it in like soup. I have malunggay powder that I put in like my smoothies, or that I put in soups. I have malunggay powder that I put, or I have malunggay tea. Like, I love malunggay. It's like a superfood and everybody should use it because the benefits of malunggay is just amazing. Like, it helps your blood, it helps your blood pressure, it helps your cholesterol, it helps for diabetes. It just helps for everything. It's like a more concentrated form of spinach or something. I don't know. It's like, but it's a superfood and everybody should eat it. And if you live in Florida and you know a Filipino, they probably have a malunggay tree in their backyard. I don't, but I know several people who do. And so when I go over to their houses, or when my mom goes to their houses, then we always just pick the leaves off of the tree because it's, again, a superfood and I love it. Okay, I digress. Toner. I mean, I can't really say anything. I think it tones really well. It doesn't leave a weird film. I love to use this like in the morning after I wash my face. I don't wash my face with soap in the morning usually because I have dry skin and I don't like to dry it out with more soap. So what I do is I just wash it with warm water. And then after that, just to get rid of anything that's on it, like any oils or anything, I will use a toner. And this is the one that I've been using because I love it so much. It has beet juice. No, not beet juice. Sugar beet derived betaine, I don't know what that is. And then it has like aloe, it has glycerin, it has orange oil, it has geranium oil. So it's everything is like oils or extracts, and so it's really good. This one, if you have oily skin, you should probably try it. I mean, I love this one so much, so I can't really imagine an oily skin person not liking this. I was gonna use this more in the summertime, but I still had some left over of my other one, so that's the one that I used. Another different toner, I mean. This one has lactic acid. Does that mean it lightens? I don't know. Again, that sugar beet derived betaine, aloe, orange oil, elemi oil. I don't know what that is, but whatever. So this balances if you have like combination or oily skin. This is probably the one you should choose. If you have dry skin or it's winter time and you want to switch to a more hydrating toner, then I would go with this one. Again, I love these products. I love that they're natural. I love that I know what I'm putting on my skin. There's no harmful chemicals. I just love that. Okay, this is the hydrating face wash. I have a lotion and I don't know where it is. I have a lotion and it looks like this, and I thought that I picked it up, but I have no idea where that lotion is. I'll have to go find it. Okay, so this is the hydrating face wash. And if I do, like in the summertime when I would sometimes get a little bit oilier, if I do wash my face in the morning, then I'm going to use something that's like this, something that's not harmful, that's like sort of like milky or milk based. And this is the one that I've been using, so it's still pretty full because I haven't used it too much. But when I do wash my face in the morning, this is the one that I'm going to want to use. It has kaolin clay, which is detoxifying, like it gets everything out of your skin, and I love that. It also has some oils, some extracts, milk-derived glucolactone, aloe, coconut-derived glucoside. It has the moringa stuff again, so it's great when you pair. It's great when you pair these two together. They're like the same color, so I assume that they go together. Again, moringa, I've never used it topically until now, so I'm glad that it has it, but this is a really great face wash for those who have dry skin and are looking for something that's, you know, not going to strip all the moisture out of their skin, but it's going to clarify and detoxify. And since it has that clay, this is going to do that, so you may want to try this one. I also have a lotion that's in a similar bottle, and I don't know where it is, but let me just talk about it. It's like a little lotion. It's in a similar bottle. It's like with purple writing, and the lotion's great. It's like really sort of, it's like a thinner consistency. I think it's at my office at work. It's a thinner consistency. So what I really like about that is that you put it on and it's almost absorbs right away. Oh look, the deodorant that I put on, it like faded, so I guess it does dry clear. But the lotion's like really, it's milky and it's hydrating, like it's just hydrating enough, but it's not like super thick and lathery. It's not going to be the kind of lotion that you're going to want to put on before bed, like if you want like intense moisture. It's going to be the kind of moisture that you want to put in your purse, so after you wash your hands, after going to the bathroom, you put this on and your hands aren't like all sticky and gooey and like really thick. So I really like the lotion. I don't know where it is, but I'll put the price and stuff down below. Okay, some other facial things or facial scrubs. They have these two right here. I think that I'm allergic to this one because when I was using this one, I'm starting to break out a little bit, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this particular one that was causing sort of some strange reaction in my skin, but what I find about the scrubs is that the little scrubbies aren't really very fine. They're not harsh and like they're not harsh or anything. They're just sort of not very fine. And when I use a scrub, like I like it to be like a fine scrub, so I actually feel like the grit against my skin, and I just don't feel like I get that with these. But if you don't mind having like bigger scrubbing beads, then this would be for you. Again, I'm allergic to this one, so I don't really use this one as much. This one is in my shower, and I actually use it with a little face buffing brush thing, like not a makeup buffing brush, but one of those like things you get from Sephora, and because I just want it to exfoliate just a little bit more. And I do like this one. It has superfruits and black rice grain. So, and this one has strawberries. It has strawberry seeds. So the strawberry seeds are what is used to exfoliate your skin with this one. Again, all natural. They don't suds up or anything because they don't have any sulfates or anything like that. But I do recommend these if you want to try a facial scrub that's all natural. Feminine wash. This is random, I know. I don't really use feminine wash too often, which is why I've only used up this much in about 9 months. But sometimes it's good to have when you just want to, be a little fresher down there. So I like it because it's all natural, and I don't feel like I'm, putting like harsh like chemicals, on myself when I'm washing with this stuff. So anyway, if you're into feminine wash, like if you use like Summer's Eve or all those other feminine washes and you want to try something more natural, then you may want to try something like this. This is the Chamomile Fresh. I think they have another one. I think they have like a minty one, like one with like peppermint or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's worth trying if you're into feminine wash. That's what it's called. And it has coconut derived stuff, plant derived stuff, aloe, citric acid, rice bran derived stuff. So maybe worth looking into if you want to be extra fresh. Okay, and then lastly, but probably my favorite out of all of them. Let me think, is it my favorite? Yes, it is my favorite. It is the cleansing oil. I love oils, if you know, like I love, love, love oils. And this is a cleansing oil. It's actually, all it is really is sunflower oil, and yeah, it's just sunflower oil. That's all that's in here. Like, I mean, you could go to the grocery store and buy some sunflower oil, put it in a pump, and use it as a cleansing oil, obviously. But I love the fact that it comes in a pump, so it's really convenient. I set it on my sink, so when I have on like my makeup before I go to bed, I just take like 1 or 2 pumps of this, rub it on my skin. It takes off waterproof makeup. It takes off all my eye makeup, like gel makeup. It takes off like everything. And then I just take a washcloth and then I run it under hot water and get it like really hot. And then I unroll it and then put it on my face and just let the steam like get everything up, and then take the washcloth and wipe my face with it. And then after I use this, then I'll go back in with like a facial cleanser or my facial scrub. But I love it just for the convenience of it. It comes in like this bottle. It comes with a pump, so you just pump it right out. For the convenience of it, I love this product. Again, it's just sunflower oil, so there's really nothing, I guess, special about that. You can go into the oil section of your grocery store, buy some sunflower oil, and use it for the exact same purpose. I use lots of different oils to take off my makeup: coconut oil, now sunflower oil, olive oil. So there are tons of different types of oils that you can use, but I find the consistency of this easy. Like with the coconut oil, it comes in a tub, and a lot of time, like at room temperature, it is solid, so you have to like go in there and dig with your hands, you know, and then rub it on your face. The olive oil is a little bit too thick, so I have to like thin it out with like a jojoba oil or something like that. I find the consistency of the sunflower oil and the convenience of having it in a bottle with a pump is just awesome. I love it. I love this stuff. I love it. It's my favorite. So if you're gonna try one thing, and I know you think it's weird to cleanse your skin with oil, but trust me, like, your skin will love you. Even if you have oily skin, you should seriously consider doing it, because oil dissolves oil, or like dissolves like. So oil is going to dissolve oil. So if you have oil in your pores, like, using oil to draw it out is going to really be beneficial, especially when you put that steamed cloth on your face, because it's going to open up your pores and allow everything to come out. And then after everything is out, you can wash your face again with a scrub or whatever facial wash you use, and then you'll find that your skin just glows, because it's been moisturized. You've like pre-moisturized it before you put on the harsh scrub or the harsh face wash. So I really think that everyone can benefit from using like the oil cleanse method. But this is my favorite out of all this Human Nature products. So if you want to try it, then here it is. I will figure out if there's a link like to a US site or something like that, and so I can put it in the down bar. But if you like live in the Philippines and you've always wanted to try Human Nature, I think it's sort of like a product like Avon. Like, you have to like find a representative and then order it from them, I think. But there is a website, so I will put the website in the Philippines down there, and then the US website if it's up and running and you can order from it down below. I'll also put the prices down below. And yeah, if you have any questions about Human Nature, or if you've used Human Nature and you've used products that I haven't used that you love, then please leave those comments down below, because I really do love this brand, and I want it to do well. Like, I want it to like be like more international and more accessible to everyone, and not just in the United States and in the Philippines. So whatever I can do to like put the word out there so more people are using cruelty-free natural products that really work, I would love to do that. So I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya!